Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy, and today we're going to talk about how to spot love bombing quickly in the beginning stages through detecting this one behavior. So I was watching Love is Blind UK, and I was watching the character. You know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I like to call people in Love is Blind characters because they manipulate the footage a lot. We don't really know the sequence of events of what's actually happened. Anyway, so I was watching and I was seeing a lot of manipulative behavior and someone that's very much in their ego, and I was seeing him doing a lot of love bombing, and as I was watching him do these patterns, I was realizing this is so common in a lot of narcissists or people that are manipulators. These are the behaviors they display. So it has to do with and the girl that he was interested in, Nicole, was, you know, eating it all up. She thought that he was being authentic, and she mistook it and thought that, you know, he was speaking from his heart, and that this was her, and she intuitively felt like this was her person. But really, she had been in a bad marriage before and she hadn't healed from that, and so she was just continuing the pattern of feeling like home is manipulative behavior of someone telling her what she wants to hear, and that's what home feels like. So what I had noticed, and you know, this pattern that I see constantly, is narcissists or manipulative people, when they're love bombing, they will say the most kindest words and things that sound good, but underneath it, it's really just someone convincing you to like them. What do I mean by that? So in it, they'll sell themselves. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm a kind person and I just want to love other people and you just need to trust me. Something Sam would say a lot. It's like, you need to just trust me. I hope I'm saying the names right. I think it's Sam. That would be really embarrassing if I wasn't saying the names right. You need to just trust me. Just trust me that I'll have your best interest. Why should she trust you? She just met you. He's like begging her to trust him, and that's something that other narcissists or manipulative people, sorry, I'm not diagnosing him as a narcissist, I don't know this man from hole in the wall, I'm just saying these behaviors are manipulative. Why should she just trust you blindly when you haven't proved that you are deserving of trust? He was like begging her to trust him. And someone who is a people pleaser, or someone who wants things to work out and positively projects of how they want things to be, will be like, oh yeah, I should trust him, because they use that word over and over and over again. Oh, you just need to trust me. Just trust that I'm gonna have your best interest at heart, and trust that I'll take care of you and I'll love you. Someone that's in a very vulnerable place and really wants love to work out, they will be like, I should trust them, like, because they're hearing these words over and over again. And it's, you know, when you constantly hear something, you get sold this story. So he's selling this story, and he constantly would talk about who he was. Again, like I mentioned, he was selling himself, and that's love bombing in the very beginning stages. That I have videos on love bombing more in depth, but I just want to talk about this one specific thing because I feel like this is a big indicator that will help a lot of people realize when they're being love bombed. They are selling themselves. They are telling you who they are. They are telling you what they're gonna do for you. They are telling you all of these things that sound really good. Oh, and they also are telling you that you're the one, and they always knew you were the one. They're like telling you all these like things that from like a movie or a fairy tale that people want to hear, especially when they want to be loved so badly and so deeply. Now, that is what love bombing is. So how do you know that's not authentic? Like, why wouldn't someone, if they really like someone, why wouldn't they say these things? The difference is the pace. So someone who you're genuinely getting to know, I know like on the show it's hard because things move so fast, so it's a little bit different, but in real life there's a slower pace, and people aren't trying to convince you to like them. They're not selling themselves like that. Like, technically on the low, we all kind of sell ourselves a little bit, but it's not like this desperation of like, I'm good and like everyone usually gravitates more towards me and likes me, and like they're not trying to convince you to like them like that. It's more so, you know, I feel like, or I've been known, or people have told me I'm this kind of person. You know, I feel like I have a kind heart. I really do just want to find someone to love. Someone who love bombs, they're like, I know that you're my person. I know that things will work out. Like they have this, they're psychics and they have this prediction, and they just are all knowing. They just know it. Someone, when things are, when you're having more of an authentic relationship, things move more slowly, and there's not this like hard rush of like, I am this person, and you need to just trust me and believe me that I am this person and I will provide these things for you, and this is how it's gonna be, and I need this from you, because that's something else Sam was also doing. It's like, I need this, this, and this from you. It's when you're authentically getting to know someone, they're like, listen, these are the things that I need in a person. It's more so, because with a manipulator or a narcissist, they have already targeted you and they're already telling you what they need from you specifically. Like they use a lot of like, you need to do this, or I want you to do this. When you're getting to know someone and love is building over time, they're like, this is what I need in a person. I'm looking for this in a person. They are okay if things work out or they don't work out between you. There's it's more calm and more chill approach versus someone who needs it to work out. There's like, they're holding on to you for dear life like a fish, of like, this needs to happen. Like it's almost like they're begging in a way, and they're just filling your head with these fantasy stories when it's that love bombing, versus when it's gentle and it's authentic. It's like, it's a slower process of like, I really enjoy getting to know you. Like the words are even just slower paced. I really want to get to know you on a deeper level. I'm enjoying the person you are today. So far, I can see like you seem like you're a caring person. It's a lot slower with their speech, versus the love bombing is like, I know you are this person and you are X, Y, and Z. It's too fast and it's too like, I know this is what's happening. There's a lot of arrogance and all-knowing, versus like that smoother transition of that love that's gradually growing. And just because someone tells you like, oh, you're caring and you're sweet, that's not love bombing. That's them being like, oh, I notice these traits in you. It's more so a fantasy and a picture they paint, and they're trying to convince you of this storyline. So if you catch my drift, the long story short, TLDR, love bombing is very fast-paced. It's convincing that they are this person and you're this person and you're gonna have this certain love story, versus authentic love that is growing. It's slower paced. Even though words are slower, I'm enjoying getting to know you. I want to know more about you. It's a lot gentler. And if there's any sort of like bump in the road, or they feel rejected with a love bomber, they will immediately put on the guilt trips, because Sam also did that. Put on the guilt trips. Why am I never enough? Oh, so I should just give up. I knew this wasn't gonna work out. Like they just, it's immediate meltdowns. Versus like with authentic love that's growing, they're like, listen, like whatever you need to make you feel comfortable, or okay, if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Like I want the best for you. It's caring more about the other person, versus with a love bomber, there's like the immediate guilt. You feel like you have to make them feel better and like be like, oh, well, I wasn't saying that. Like I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. No, I'll give you a chance. Like they try to put on a play that, or they try to put on an act, or they immediately put on these guilt trips and they victimize themselves that you need to care for them and you're in the wrong for not feeling exactly how they want you to feel. Let me know if you want me to do more Love is Blind UK, because I have a lot of things to say about that and the different relationships. Let me know in the comments below. So what do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone that you think may need it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got 2 videos down. I'm just coming off from getting sick, so I'm catching up and trying to do a couple videos in a row. I'm just tricking you guys and changing my outfits and acting like it's a new week, but it's really just a new hour. Let me start over. That makes sense.